They are still with us. The emergency crews, the first responders who spent weeks working the pile at Ground Zero. Many of these survivors are now suffering from the lingering health effects of September 11th.
Well, I'm not a doctor and I'm not a scientist, but there's enough evidence, empirical evidence, that you can see that there's a pattern here.
Freelance photojournalist Allan Tannenbaum not only covered 9/11, he's made it his mission to chronicle the personal struggles of the heroes of Ground Zero. He posts the photographs on his website, 9/11, Still Killing. The point of that is?
It's still killing. These people actually, when they build a memorial at Ground Zero for people who died on 9/11, they should leave space for those who are coming now.
People like Joseph Zadroga's son, James, a New York City police detective who died of lung and heart failure at the age of 34. Zadroga left behind a 5-year-old daughter, a daughter Joseph now raises as his own.
I worry about her all the time. Even though she's 5 years old, she still wants to know why her father had to die.
Their family is one of Tannenbaum's most haunting photos.
He's holding his granddaughter. Before James died of his 9/11 related illnesses, his wife had died from a heart problem. So now Tyler Ann doesn't have her parents anymore, and they're hoping that they stay healthy and live long enough to, take care of her properly.
I mean, what has that meant to you, the fact that Allan has chronicled you and your son's story?
Well, I think it means that his story will stay alive, and people will be able to read his story later on in history.
We joined Tannenbaum at a rally supporting a bill now making its way through Congress that would provide federal funds for disabled 9/11 workers who can't work and who lack proper health care. But even after the speeches were over, some of the first responders were still asking hard questions.
Why should any first responder respond to the next terrorist attack or man-made disaster like a Katrina or whatever, knowing that God forbid you get hurt or injured, you're on your own?
The government is not stepping up to the plate on every level.
Which is why, long after the dust settled, Allan Tannenbaum is still taking pictures to remind the country that 9/11 is not over for everyone. Jim Acosta, CNN, New York.